Today our topic is Marcus Aurelius' most powerful quotes. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher. His thoughts on life, resilience, and self-control are still relevant today. His book, Meditations, is full of wisdom that can help us face challenges and live a meaningful life. Let's explore some of his most powerful quotes and what they can teach us. One of his famous quotes is, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This means we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we react. Life is full of unexpected problems, but if we focus on our thoughts and attitudes, we can stay calm and strong. Another great quote is, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This reminds us that our mindset shapes our life. If we think positively, we can find joy, even in difficult situations. Marcus Aurelius also said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. Be one." This is a call to action. Instead of just talking about being good or kind, we should take steps to actually live that way. Actions matter more than words. Another important idea from Marcus is, accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. This teaches us to accept our circumstances and the people in our lives. Sometimes we cannot change things, but we can choose to embrace them with love and gratitude. He also said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This means that when someone hurts us, we should not respond with anger or hate. Instead, we should rise above it and act with kindness and integrity. This way, we do not let others control our emotions. Another powerful quote is, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This means that our thoughts shape who we are. If we think negative thoughts, our soul will feel heavy and dark. But if we think positive thoughts, our soul will feel light and bright. Marcus Aurelius also believed in the importance of living in the present moment. He said, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." This is a reminder to focus on what we can do now, instead of worrying about the past or the future. The present is the only time we have control over. Another quote that speaks to resilience is, "What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that obstacles are not just problems. They are opportunities. When we face challenges, we can use them to grow stronger and wiser. Marcus Aurelius also said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This is similar to the previous quote. It tells us that difficulties can push us to take action and improve ourselves. He also believed in the power of simplicity. He said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This reminds us that happiness does not come from material things or external success. It comes from our inner peace and mindset. Another important lesson from Marcus is, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. This is a simple but powerful rule for living an honest and ethical life. We should always strive to do what is right and speak the truth. Marcus Aurelius also said, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing." Life is not always easy or graceful. It can be tough and challenging, but we must learn to face it with courage and determination. Another quote that inspires resilience is, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This is a reminder to be grateful for the simple things in life. Every day is a gift, and we should appreciate it. Marcus Aurelius also believed in the importance of self-discipline. He said, "The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are." This means we should stay calm and clear-headed, even in difficult situations. We should face reality and not hide from it. Another powerful quote is, "No man is happy who does not think himself so. Happiness is a choice. If we believe we are happy, we will be. But if we always focus on what is wrong, we will never feel content. Marcus Aurelius also said, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." This reminds us that change is a natural part of life. We cannot stop things from changing, but we can choose how we respond to those changes. Another important idea from Marcus is, the only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. This teaches us the value of generosity. When we give to others, we create lasting wealth in the form of kindness and goodwill. Marcus Aurelius also believed in the importance of humility. He said, "You will find rest from vain fancies if you perform every act in life as though it were your last." This means we should live with purpose and humility, not wasting time on unimportant things. Another quote that inspires reflection is, "Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up, if thou wilt always look." This reminds us that we have inner strength. When we look within ourselves, we can find the courage and wisdom to face any challenge. Marcus Aurelius also said, begin each day by telling yourself, "Today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will and selfishness, all of them due to the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil." This is a reminder to expect challenges and not be surprised by them. When we are prepared for difficulties, we can handle them better. Another powerful quote is, "The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane." This means we should not just follow the crowd. We should think for ourselves and make decisions based on what is right, not what is popular. Marcus Aurelius also believed in the importance of patience. He said, "How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? Anger can lead to bad decisions and hurtful actions. It is better to stay calm and think before reacting." Another important lesson from Marcus is, the secret of all victory lies in the organization of the non-obvious. This means that success often comes from paying attention to small details and doing the hard work that others might overlook. Marcus Aurelius also said, "Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life." This is a reminder to live with intention and purpose. Every moment is precious, and we should make the most of it. Another powerful quote is, "The only thing that isn't worthless, to live this life out truthfully and rightly, and be patient with those who don't." This teaches us to focus on living a good life and not worry too much about what others think or do. Marcus Aurelius also believed in the importance of self-improvement. He said, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, by which no one was ever truly harmed." This shows the value of being open to feedback and willing to learn and grow. Another important idea from Marcus is, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. This reminds us that our thoughts shape our character. If we fill our minds with positive and noble thoughts, our soul will reflect that. Marcus Aurelius also said, "The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that." This means that when someone wrongs us, we should not stoop to their level. Instead, we should rise above it and act with integrity. Another powerful quote is, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." This reminds us to live fully and not let fear hold us back. Life is short and we should make the most of it. Marcus Aurelius also believed in the importance of gratitude. He said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This is a reminder to appreciate the simple joys of life and be thankful for each day. Another important lesson from Marcus is, the only thing that is evil in itself is the power to choose evil. This means that our choices define us. We have the power to choose good or evil, and we should always strive to choose what is right. Marcus Aurelius also said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This reminds us that our mindset is key to a happy life. If we focus on positive thoughts, we can find joy even in difficult times. Another powerful quote is, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This teaches us to respond to harm with kindness and integrity, not with more harm. Marcus Aurelius also believed in the importance of living in harmony with nature. He said, "Everything is interwoven, and the web is holy." This reminds us that we are all connected, and we should live in a way that respects and honors that connection. Another important idea from Marcus is,